Anyway, guys, we're going to move straight over to the Kraken game. Feel free to join us right there. We'll continue to watch the Leafs, but we'll catch you over there. Until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Joyous viewing.
Yep, let's do a live redirect that never works.
Works for me.
Yeah?
I think.
Yeah? Great. Good for you.
Oh, no.
Good for you. Let's see how many people actually, of the 10 that I had, actually make it over on this live redirect. There's 2.
Hey, man.
Three, 4. Good. Live redirect.
But yeah, Alex, that's literally not how time works. Like morning, evening, and night are set times. If I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't magically make it my morning. It makes it the middle of the night. Like times don't change due to when you wake up. Like it's still the evening now, not afternoon. Even if Dave's just woken up.
Yeah, but I'm still going to say good morning to you, so piss off, Tom.
Of course you are.
Yeah, because piss off, Tom.
To be fair, I do just say...
If he's been up 6 hours, it's fucking afternoon for him. Like, just letting you know. Like, you know, if I wake up guess what? If I wake up 6 hours, you know, wake up, take my morning meds, and that's at 2 o'clock, just because it's afternoon for everybody else, that's morning for me. I'm taking my afternoon meds at like 8 o'clock in the evening. That's afternoon for me. What's going on, Borg? Which one are you using for Seattle?
Uh,
Probably Playtime or V-Stream.
Go with ESPN Playtime. Okay, let's put you back on the screen. Oh no, they've got Saw live now, so I'm going to go ESPN Saw. Just loaded in if you refresh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, that's not what I wanted to do, damn it. I want to open link in new tab so I can move that over here. Click play. There we go. Hey, okay, so maybe some of my audience did join me. Who else got dragged here by the live redirect? And who had to click and come here themselves? I'm just curious.
Yeah, hopefully we do, but it's going to be very tough. Hello, Ducky! How are you doing today, my friend? Doing alright? Yeah, boo Tampa.
You might want to rephrase that, bro.
Yeah, definitely want to rephrase that.
I know I have cracked in my name, and I know that you're saying that you're addicted to my channel, but that suggests that you are illegal or you're addicted to illegal substances. Just saying.
Yeah. I just removed it from it.
No, I see it.
Yeah, because I'm so sure Snoop Dogg wears Skechers in his day-to-day life.
Would it surprise you if he did?
It really would, actually.
What do you think he wears on this? I think he wears flip-flops or sandals or some shit like that. Seems like that kind of guy.
I don't know. I think he's got a nice pair of sneakers or something on.
Because you're not a moderator, Ian. Your name would be blue if you were a moderator. But you're not a moderator.
Oh, well, tell that to Jamie, who does my titles. I don't know. I just always imagine him in like
I bet it would.
Jordans, if you will.
You know what, Dougie?
That's what I said. I think he's a Jordan guy. Like, he's wearing a nice pair
is
of
what you'll have
Nikes.
to deal with.
Wait, what happened to AJ Smiles? Why is he all angry? What happened?
Dougie said he was going to steal him, so he got angry. Yeah, that's angry smiles.
Dougie, I'll help you.
There we have angry smiles. I can't fit him on the shelf.
Is that AJ pissed?
Yeah, that's angry smiles.
What's up? Rib. I cannot see.
Rib, mashed potatoes, and garlic.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I do have happy smiles as well. Yes.
Oh wow, they're both things are showing Tampa, Toronto. And matter of fact, the Kraken broadcast is about on point to the one we're watching too. I'm just gonna turn one off and listen to the other one, but it's probably Tampa's broadcasters, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. The ESPN one's going to be
Yes, we do, Bill.
Oh, Penny Wall is in that.
Oh, they changed the goalie?
Yeah. Hard to know.
I think maybe they're trying to save Samsonov's stats.
hopefully, because I mean, he's not coming out of this game looking any good. Did I put my hashtags in? Yes, I did.
You want the rib?
Hey, Devils didn't get shot out. Good for them.
Oh, really?
They got one back. That's all they did. Managed to get one back.
They managed to get one back after giving up another one.
Yep. The main thing is they didn't lose completely. They got one back in the lead. What's wrong with your knee, Ronnie?
I'm aware. And it's only with the app. And just because it's offered in the States, Dairy Queen, doesn't mean it's going to be offered here. But Mo confirming means he's already done it and gotten his 85-cent Blizzard treat. Sounds like you had a lot of fun in Nashville, Bork.
J Rose is not happy.
No?
Yeah. He's a Toronto fan, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, J Rose 11 lives in Toronto. Like, literally. Honestly, if you go watch most Canadian content creators, a lot of them are from Toronto or Ontario. Like, Scott's Thoughts, J Rose, Madry Bread. They're three of the Canadian creators I watch, and all. Yeah, there's another one that's also from like most of the Canadian content creators I watch are from Ontario.
Productions.
Yeah, like this is ridiculous.
Oh, Sergachev's going to the box for slashing.
To be fair, Eagle, the UK show has already got 50,000 people signing up just for the chance to buy a ticket.
Can I put the phone on there?
The UK show is going to sell out.
Matter of fact, you can get mashed potatoes too if you want.
So take it the fact that whoever signed up for that is most likely going to buy 2 tickets. Most likely, because most people don't go on their own. That the UK show is going to sell out. Dude, it's their first show outside of North America. They've not left the continent of America before.
Yeah, they have. They were just in
No, they
freaking
haven't.
Wales like 6 months ago.
No, AEW.
Oh, no. AEW? No.
No, they've never
No,
done a
they
show
haven't.
outside of America,
Yeah, they have. They were in Canada.
which is part of the
Or
continent of America.
Ah, see. You gotta specify when you're talking continental America versus
I said
USA
that's why I
America.
said America and not the United States of America.
See, but most people just call the U.S. America.
I know you've made it very clear that is incorrect when I say that.
Good. Okay. I'm full.
excuse me. Ooh, excuse me.
You can leave yourself unmuted for this because, like, I'm the name drop the guy, Corey B on Facebook. That guy that I watch out for all the food stuff. Blow my mind. So you know your salt grinder, like your salt shaker that you like spin to like grind up the salt, right? Take that, buy one. Never use it for salt. Never. Open it up, throw the salt out, throw Reese's pieces into it, and then Reese's Pieces powder. Why didn't I ever think of this?
Skittles, Smarties.
Anything, yeah.
You were today years old when you learned that?
Yes.
I'm just you realize that like eventually like it would come up and like be useless, right?
For the love of God, what is this game?
I equate it to one of the movies that are known as Saw. This is just a horror show of people getting murdered.
Pretty much. I love Saw, though. Saw's fantastic.
See you next time, Mo.
Yeah, see you when Thursday, dude, where hopefully we don't get murdered.
I was hoping you'd
Because
stick around for the Kraken game and,
watch a team that might actually win.
You know what?
I think we're going to lose, but we might win.
I am so ashamed right now. You switched on the Leafs the minute they lost their first game, dude.
No, I made a joke. We're going to come back, obviously. Yeah, why am I a black square?
Oh, because I was adjusting the scoreboard.
Are we also like having
No, Eagle, this game is over. Like, the series doesn't... Hey! We got one!
Okay.
We got one!
Just one question: Why am I black screen? Well, I'm really having a broken TV because you're ugly.
I was being told by my viewers
Can we just do
that
that
Crack Screen
4 more
Productions was
times,
ending up with its
please?
namesake, and it was most likely your face that was causing it. It was just creating cracks in people's screens right where your face is. So I don't know. I had to put you as a black square for a little bit. It should be okay now. You've got a side view. You photograph better from that side.
I'll come and crack you in a minute.
Go buy a plane ticket.
Tom doesn't like when Dave's on a roll.
Okay, I'm glad you're not leaving. But yeah, we may have got one back, but I think that was too little too. Oh, Marner and Matthews both get an assist. Who got the goal? I missed who got the goal.
Young Croc.
Yeah.
Nice. Was that his first ever playoff goal?
I said first of the playoffs.
First fifth career playoff goal.
Oh, nice.
What you said it was his 5th playoff goal?
Yeah. Only seen this screen instead of that one.
Well, I don't care which screen you watch; they're both showing the same game. So, can you take some of these dishes out away, please?
That is wait, yeah, that is wool. In net is wool, dude.
I hear you,
in
Mo. I definitely hear you, dude. Absolutely brutal display.
I also can't say I didn't expect it.
I did say that the Tampa Bay was going to take this game.
This is your fault.
No, this is not my fault. I was just being realistic.
Do you want me to dump the can of beans and just dump it?
Yeah, dump the liquid down the sink, though. Oh, excuse me.
No, it's not over, but it's over. Like, yeah, the game's not over, but the game is over.
This particular game for the Leafs, the fat lady has sung.
Yeah, dude, we are not getting 4 back.
Is that still an acceptable phrase today? Or does that count as making fun of fat ladies?
I have
Because
no
like when they
idea.
sing everything's over.
Oh, definitely. The officiating has been awful today. Both in favour and against the Leafs. There's been some calls that they missed that the Leafs should have had a penalty against, and a lot of the calls that were called against us have been wrong. Like the refs have just been a joke all around, to be honest. Yeah, it was a nice elbow, to be fair. Yeah, they're getting nothing for that one. Hey, they wanted to suspend somebody, so they suspended Bunting because they're awesome.
Bunting, unfortunately, is just an easy target.
Yeah, he really is. I will officially quit watching wrestling if Goldberg and Sting have a retirement match together.
I'd watch that match and then never watch wrestling again.
Yeah. I will tell you right now, Ronnie, Sting has gone on record an interview saying he will never have a singles retirement match. He does not want it. He's going to have a tag team match with Darby Allin as his opponent against another team. He will not have a singles one-on-one retirement match. He doesn't want it. He's never going to do that.
He doesn't feel competent enough to carry the match.
No, he doesn't. I can't blame him at 64 years old for not feeling competent. And he basically doesn't want to become a Ric Flair and look as an embarrassment in his last match. Whichever last match you look at. Apart from his first retirement match, that one was good. Him and Shawn was honestly one of the best.
Yeah, and even then he was a little bit too old to go, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was Shawn that made that match. No, which one? Because Flair's a jackass. What thing did he do to ruin his life now? We're losing 7-3.
Hey, Wario.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to see Sting versus Darby as a retirement match, but Sting doesn't want to do it. Like, I honestly think that would be the best thing. Darby beats Sting as like a passing of the torch, but Sting don't want that. And you know what? I respect him and respect his wishes. Yeah, it really has been hard to watch. Yeah. Hi, Wario.
Because Hall put it to Achari, who had a Tampa player on him. Like,
Are you surprised Hull messed up? I know. Bunting. B-U-N-T-ing, Eagle. Not butting, bunting. You know all that weird shit you hang for birthday parties?
No. Like choking up on the bat and not swinging, but you still hit the ball. Bunting.
Huh.
Sorry, I had to make the baseball reference because I know he's a fan.
I mean, on paper, they were the overwhelming favourites. On paper, Leafs were massively the overall favourites going into this series, and could easily still be the favourites to win. This is the first game out of potentially 7.
Yeah, we came out into this game quite timidly. Like we were, like it wasn't like we weren't ready.
No, we definitely weren't.
But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not actually going anywhere. I just can't do what I want to do on the screen. So.
We definitely need to come off, go into Thursday's game with a completely different game plan. 100%, and we need to win that game. Like, we need to get some momentum rolling, and losing 2 in a row is not going to be the way to do it. Like, tomorrow, Thursday's game is going to be very important to win. Yeah, well, we'll have to see next game. About
Cheers.
goal.
Well, that's about
Definitely.
the extent that I want from you guys. We all know what I'm doing. Just, cheers is one thing, but let's not make a big deal out of it, okay, guys? I don't want to bring any more attention to it than I already have to.
What do you mean losing Matthews? We've still got Matthews for at least another for next season minimum, or maybe even the season after. We've still got Matthews for at least one more season. After that, then there'll be negotiations, which I don't know where they're going to go. No, he's still under contract next year. I think it's the year after he goes. So we've got Matthews going into the next season.
Yeah,
All
I
about
think we have Matthews for next season, and then at the end of next season, we have to negotiate with him.
Yeah, we've got Tavares for 2 more seasons. Nylander, I believe, is the end of this season or the end of next season as well.
I'm pretty sure we have to negotiate with Matthews, Marner, and Nylander effective the end of next season.
Ooh, that's going to cost us. I had pasta and cheese and garlic bread. It was alright.
Good hard work
no
by
one.
Wall there.
Yeah, to be fair, if we don't get past round 1, nobody will be surprised, Alex. Like,
I don't know, because you can't blame the coach, because it's not like the Leafs are playing bad.
honestly, dude, it'll just be a hard luck. We'll try again next year because we've not made it out the first round since 2004.
Yeah. And it's been 6 years in a row that we've made the playoffs that we haven't made it into past the first round.
So I generally won't be surprised if we don't make it out of this one.
I don't know.
Especially if this is how we play.
I'd rather them just barely squeak into the playoffs and have a decent run than to see them do this every single year.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you're right there, Collector. I think Marner and Nylander will stay. Matthews will go. That's my prediction for when we have to negotiate with them.
Rumor has it Matthews wants to play in Arizona. He wants to play at home.
So I think he'll walk. That's my prediction. Is we'll re-sign Marner and Matthews. Sorry, Marner and Nylander, and Matthews will go. We'll probably get rid of Tavares when we can. Oh, Gordon Ramsay.
Why? What did he do this time?
Nothing at the moment. He was just talking about Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay.
That's a good show.
Because I heard rumors, and this might be true, that because of how hard he is on his chefs and just how toxic he can be in the kitchen, his restaurants have lost a star.
Oh, you do realise it's all an act, right? Like, all of it's an act for television. He's not like that in any point in real life. It's an angry
You
chef
said hi,
act.
Mario, and I said hi back. Welcome back, man.
You say
Alex,
this.
it's not the
Matthews has
point
had
of
as many goals as Nylander this year. Like, Matthews is a good scorer, but he's not the only scorer for the Leafs. Both Marner and Nylander have really stepped up. Hey, Dylan, how you doing, mate? Have really
Nylander
stepped
has
up.
as many goals as Matthews this year. Less, like,
Yeah.
1 or 2.
I think they were both. Yeah, I think Matthews was maybe 42, and Nylander was 40. Like, it might be a big hit, but we've got O'Reilly if we can re-sign him, and he's a good player.
The problem is, I think we're going to lose Shen. We're going to lose O'Reilly. Everybody who we signed for trades is gone.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of negotiating at the end of their playoffs. A lot of negotiating.
And I mean, what's the salary cap for next year?
Let me have a look.
I'm going to look up this year's. You look up next year's. What was the NHL salary cap for 2022-2023's? I'm getting tired of Google. I'm still talking and you're fucking loading a page.
The max cap is 83,500,000
for next year too.
For next year,
I thought it went up a little bit.
It's gone up by 500,000 to 83.5.
No, my hold on. Oh, it's showing me next season anyways.
That'll be why then.
Oh, it's actually gone up 1 million, Tom, because it's 82.5 this year.
Okay, so yeah, that will help us a little bit. Oh yeah, the salary cap hits the Leafs a lot more than a lot of other teams.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Murray's got the same issue as Hull. Hull, nobody wants them. Ah, stupid bloody. Let me know when it's done, please.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy preview, and I don't want to spoil anything because, like, movies never live up to the hype for me that they build with the previews. It's yeah.
It's done.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Wow, Maple Leaf Square's emptied out so much. Either that or they don't let as many people in.
I still start Sammy. A lot of those games were literally the defense leaving Sammy out to dry.
Oh, see, there is a penalty. Ronnie tripping.
Do something with this power play. I mean, we're not bringing this game back, but a nice couple of other ones would be nice, just to make it look less embarrassing. Okay. I don't really see us making a massive comeback in 4.5 minutes. I'm not surprised it's emptied out, dude. Like,
well, you
less
got
than 5 minutes.
Standing room only.
Yeah.
Like, there's nowhere to sit. Like, you can't bring a chair with you. Like, even if you bring a chair, you're not allowed to sit.
What?
And
why?
you gotta pay to get in there.
Why not allowed to sit on a chair?
There's no chairs. There's no room for chairs. If the thing's packed, there's no room for chairs.
Wow, so is the stadium. Why do they have pucks taped to the glass like that?
By the way, if you refresh the Solar, oh wait, no, I want away feed. Yeah, if you go to the refresh the away Kraken Solar Live, it goes to our feed now, not the Leafs.
Wait, what?
If you go to the Kraken Kraken feed away Saw, it actually now will load our game instead of showing you the Leafs. I mean, the game's not started yet, but
Away feeds saw live.
yes.
Okay.
So,
Shut up. I'm listening to the Leafs game still.
yeah, but I say I've still got the Kraken game muted.
What's
Ronnie,
going on?
live action Disney movies suck. They suck, they suck, they suck.
Welcome back, Alex. I kind of figured by the time the Kraken actually got going, it was going to be 10:30 and this game would be done.
Yeah. Dave, Pablo asked, what did you have for dinner?
A little like, is the word smorgasbord the right here? I had a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
He had picky bits.
Yeah, I had a little bit of beans. I had a little bit of garlic bread. I had some, sunflower seeds. I had some,
The chicken sausage thing.
yeah, a couple pepperoni sticks. Define a smorgasbord. A wide range of something, a variety.
There you go. So you were correct.
Yay! Look at me using big words.
Yeah, we've got one beer here to crack open as soon as Seattle drops their puck on their first game. Did it for the Leafs, we're going to do it for the Kraken.
Yeah, he brought me in. That's kind of how we do things here. If I'm not going to eat it, I send it to him, and if he's not going to eat it, he sends it to me. And if I'm not going to eat it, once he sends it to me, I send it to Jesse. Like I offered Jesse the rib and the mashed potatoes because I was just like, yeah, I nom the garlic bread. I offered you some.
No, after the burritos, stuff. Yeah. Was there much meat on that ribs anyway?
Taste it. Like, what do you think, man? Or him and his girl and whatever.
Nice, dude.
I definitely did not cook today. Everybody must go home. The stadium's empty. Like, everybody's just gone home.
Not surprised.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing the national anthem in the Kraken game. As that gets started, the Leafs lose 7-3 in Game 1 of the NHL playoffs. Shots were 34-31. If it wasn't for the bad start, this game ends a lot different. It ends 5-3, but I don't know. They got screwed by the refs again.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Piper is looking class tonight.
Yeah, she is.
Let me guess, you're out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, they made the playoffs. At least watch the playoffs with me.
I am the #1 Leafs game. Man, they're done. I go.
Okay, fine. So the wife will not be joining us for the Kraken game, but they're about to get underway here. Let's go. There it is. And they win the opening face-off in Colorado.
Boys.
Good start for Kraken so far. They look a lot better off than the Leafs did.
Yeah, you might want to go to the very last link in national feed because the game's been on for over a minute and a half. Yeah, the other ones are already behind. Literally the very last Ola cast in national.
The game in Serbian.
No.
No, I know. I know what you said. It's just the last one on the list is an Olicast and it's Serbian. So
yeah.
Which one was it? The
Olicast at the very bottom of national feed.
Just before home.
Alright.
17, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
Oh, you're ahead of me. I'm going to refresh. 14, 13, 12.
Yeah. Oh, you're about a second ahead of me now. I agree, Mo. They definitely need to take game 2 or they're in some serious trouble.
The one we're using looks alright.
Get in there!
Get in there, Tobin, you sexy person!
And there's Ronnie. He's turned into a goose. Get in there.
That right there is the first ever Seattle Kraken playoff goal.
And I think, isn't Tolvanen a new guy? Or has he been here the whole season? Because they were talking about a new guy. Because if he came out and just scored a goal,
No, it is Shannon.
Get in there.
Tolvanen's been there quite a lot.
Oh, okay. Because you would know better. You watch more games.
Tolvanen's been there quite a lot.
What's going on, little fettuccine?
Let's get a proper jersey on. That's what we need, the proper jersey.
All right, here we go. Face off in the Colorado zone, back to the blue line. Shot wide into the near side corner.
So what happened in that Seattle in the Toronto game? We played we played terrible in the first. Played all right in the second, but the ref screwed us, and the third was just the third. Not much happened, to be honest. I think we both got like a goal in that.
They put some icing on their cake that they were already having and eating too.
I mean, we got one back, so we looked less terrible.
Yeah, but then we gave one to them, so like
yeah, and then we looked worse.
Right? So yeah, just basically what happened is the Leafs went back to the 1985 where it was okay to beat your children, and Tampa Bay, like the good parents that they are, bent the Toronto Maple Leafs over and spanked the shit out of them. Is what happened. like they were just oh man. On hockey, Mo, and then go to it'll be the last Ola cast in the national feed. Oh no! Here go. Okay, there's a guy back. Don't worry.
Okay, nice turnout by Gruby.
Yeah. You got that, Mo?
Ola cast and the very bottom of National. Saw Live is way behind. Like, yeah. Saw Live didn't even have the game on when we started watching.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Just for the S and S or the S and G of the thing, you should cheer for Colorado, Mo. Just for
it doesn't make a difference. Actually, god damn it. Switch to Saw National, dude. That's gone very slightly ahead of the one we were using.
Okay.
Just fact checking. Yes. National Saw has gone slightly further ahead. Now it's sorting
National Saw.
Yeah, should be about 14-10. 14-7, 6, 5.
If it ever loads for me, give me a minute. Yeah. Oh, no. Could not play.
I mean, I can go back to Olacast if you can't get it to load.
Give me a minute. A lot of times when I switch from one to Saw, I always have to refresh for whatever reason. 13, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23.
I'm about 3 seconds ahead of you, so nothing major.
Try and keep that in mind, though, because that is the difference of, like...
I will wait a tiny bit to react.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
I appreciate your discretion.
I couldn't hold it in with the first Kraken goal. I was like, my God, I tuned in and the first thing I see is a goal.
Come on. I'm sending you a buffer. So you just like click pause and click wait, count one and then unpause it again. If there isn't even pause it, no, it's just
I don't think so you can pause. I think it'll just break it.
Yeah. Let's not break it.
West, round 1, game 1. First round, game 1.
Oh, did I change thumbnail for this? Because I feel dumb.
Seattle and Colorado, both American teams, so we're fine.
Yes, it did. Georgiev, holy name, Batman.
What a word!
What a name. Like I'm not making fun, but that is a mouthful.
His
of a
name is Bjorkstrand. What I need to look into is why is one of our players off who was meant to be here because he was meant to be cleared. Oh, Burakovsky's out. Lower body. Oh, he's out until at least the end of the month. That's a big hit.
Let me know when the Guardians commercial's done, Tom.
Will do.
Ow, ow. Like wave, okay? Because I can't hear you. I'd be able to hear the thing. Awesome, thank you.
It was an antibiotic commercial, by the way, but yeah. Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, of National.
Yeah, saw national, mate. So yes, national feed saw.
Okay, I'm back from commercial. I
Currently
refreshed
seeing
those on commercial.
It's currently showing
Chipotle
20
for real.
Yeah.
You know, Chipotle is actually pretty good food. I've had Chipotle a couple times.
Fair enough.
Because I was a few seconds behind. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Now you're like
I'm still
2 seconds behind.
Okay, that's not as bad, so you don't have to wait as long. But
Thank
big
you,
save
number
by
10.
Groovy. Big save
by Groovy, and then whoever's number 10 got that out of the way immediately.
Yeah.
See, Leafs, that's what you call a defense. Learn it for the next game. Sorry, I'm still annoyed. I've never watched us being beaten that bad before.
Yeah, you have. It happened this season. Against Tampa.
Yeah, that is true.
It happened against the Ducks. I mean... We want the cup. We want the cup.
No, if you're talking about Sport Bro on hockey, it's literally maybe like 5 seconds. National Sports Bro, that's only like less than 10 seconds ahead, Jamie. It's honestly not worth faffing around. Like, if for the sake of 10 seconds, as long as our scoreboard doesn't start spoiling it, then I don't. Me and David found one that's me, Mo, and Dave are all synced on. Yeah, we're at 10. 10. That one was hitting maybe 10 minutes.
That remains to be seen, Ronnie. We're 10 minutes into the game. Ooh, that was a big hit into the boards.
Yeah.
And a hit from Seattle to respond right back.
Of course they are, Alex. This team's
Colorado's
hungry.
got it now.
A hungry team's going to be more. It's going to play fiercer than a team that's not. Like, as much as we say the Leafs are hungry, they have already won 13 Stanley Cups. They're not exactly clamoring and dying.
2-on-1 shoots. Saved by the goalie. Goalie plays it, but I think the ref blew that dead way too quick. I'm pretty sure the goalie was trying to play that.
Yay! We get a power play!
The guy named Manson gets penalized for being a hooker.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a good call there. Dave, why did we pick a West Coast team?
I don't know, because why don't you ask yourself that? You're the one who picked the Kraken. You followed my lead on the Leafs, so I followed your lead on the Kraken.
Fair enough. Leafs haven't won a cup in many, many years. I don't know. The Leafs just aren't as hungry as they should be. But the thing is, Alex, as Dave says, they sell out all their they sell out all their games. They make a load of money off merchandise. They don't care for the cup because they don't need it to shift tickets or merchandise. They are one of the most well-known hockey teams around the world. Like, they don't need the cup to shift stuff. So they're not that fussed.
Strawberries and cream. Dr. Pepper.
That sounds weird, and I want to try it.
That sounds delicious. I want it. Please excuse me for sounding like fat bastard, but get in the belly.
Gonna be honest, their cream soda one wasn't that great.
I think they could. I don't know. I think they could do good on the one that.
I mean, I could see that one really working.
They are, Alex. Did you not watch the same game? They got screwed by the referees, yo.
Not a strong start for the power play.
Oh, I wish that they did the names above the player's head for more than just the power.
McCann's got it. No Abelay. Going to Sprague. Straight to Schultz. McCann. Back to Schultz. Schultz shoots. Sprague with it. And it's whistled dead with the stoppage by the goaltender. There you go, my attempt to play play-by-play hockey.
Oh, that would have been a little bit different had who was it, number 13 of the Kraken not fanned on that shot.
Literally, dude, Sportsnet YouTube, Maple is booed off ice after Lightning scored 3 goals in first period. Apparently, we got booed off the ice after the third period. I'm not surprised.
That was a terrible game.
The Leafs want the cup. They invest a lot of money in their players. Yeah, I'm sure the players do want to win a cup badly, but they're not going to win one because Gary Bettman won't let a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup. And since he made that statement, and no Canadian team has won the Stanley Cup since he's taken control of the NHL. Yeah, you're not wrong. You definitely did. But yeah, that was not a good game for the Leafs.
That wasn't an intentional headshot. Stu, that wasn't an intentional headshot.
NHL being rigged, most likely.
Most professional sports are. It's a little harder to fix the game with random chance, but
out of curiosity, Shannon, where would you put a team in Canada that's not another team based in Ontario? Or
whoa. I looked away for a second to read chat, and Colorado scored. Wait, what happened? What happened?
Saskatchewan. Yeah, we're not going to get another team in the
Nothing the goalie's doing there. Good goal by Colorado.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be a close game.
Come on, Kraken, pull it together. You looked strong to start. You're starting to fall apart here.
Come on, guys.
Oh, man, that was a brutal shift for the Seattle Kraken. Good shift for Colorado, but like,
Yeah. Stu, please stop shouting. We're right here.
oh, he's doing the whole Charlie Sheen thing. Winning! Remember when that was a meme? Duh, winning.
Yeah. After a good team, dude. Hello.
Bill.
Dave is in nowhere, in any way, shape, or form, anywhere near the size of Fat Bastard.
Oh, he's saying I got the impressions for his voice spot on. Not that I'm the size of. Because I did an FB impression when I saw the Dr. Pepper. Remember?
I don't know. I would have given it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that afterwards, Bill. But thanks for those links.
Winnipeg's 2-0. How would Winnipeg beating the Golden Knights?
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, yes, it is. Because if we do get through this first round, we'll be who are we facing if we get through? I kind of need to look at that.
I didn't do it on this one either.
Oh, we get the winner of Stars and Wild. Wow, Dave.
Yeah.
This website is giving Panthers a 3% chance of making it through first round.
Wow. Is that the one from the top link in our hockey podcast chat?
Yeah. The one that we leave was last year because it was actually pretty good. Wow. A 3%. Tell me you have no faith in a team, but without telling me you have no faith in a team. Thank you. Hopefully you are, Ronnie.
Nice block by Colorado there.
Yeah.
I got Kraken. We're cheering for Kraken here.
Yeah, we do.
But you're entitled to your fandom either way. We also we're big Leaf fans as well. Leafs are our number one team. Seattle, we've been cheering for them since the start of last season. So
the start of their existence.
Right. Yeah, we cheered for them all of last year despite their losing ways.
Yeah. No, we hate hockey. Can't stand it.
I'm Canadian. It's kind of like, I don't know, bred into me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Bill.
They're a good team. They've been contenders for a few years now. I don't know what they're gonna do without Quick, or whether they have a new goalie already, but. Oh, that's what that. Somebody's spamming the little things that pop up in the bottom corner of the chat.
Oh, fair enough. I have beer.
Well, you know what? They are the defending champions. Can they get back-to-back cup wins, that remains to be
So-
seen. But
It's very
they're looking
possible.
pretty good. They're looking pretty good here tonight.
Yeah, they've been playing very well tonight. Both teams have been playing very well. Unlike other teams I could mention.
Oh, Tom, let it go, man.
Never!
First
have to-
night jitters.
I know. Let me take my pot shots through the night. It makes me feel better. I just could not keep a control of that puck.
Man, Colorado's got seems like their players are everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Kraken aren't playing bad, but like everywhere they pass to, poof, Colorado player, poof, Colorado player. It's like, holy crap. Can we not get a second to breathe? Yeah, man, because the end of the season doesn't matter, and wrestling's boring. And I'm usually pretty lively when I'm playing Daisy. So, I don't know. Icing on Seattle with 25 seconds, well, 24 and a half, really, seconds left.
So, Dougie, why can't you have beer right now?
Why is that, Ronnie?
Ah, fair enough. They are Mo.
They're definitely putting in a good effort.
Do you see that, Dave? Well, the season just gone technically now. 209 goals in 5-on-5, most of any NHL team for the season.
Well,
Yeah, you should be proud of that for Dave.
why I slept from like 3 to 6.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
I
Let
slept
him
for,
praise
like-
you.
I slept for like 3 hours.
Unless Dave's called him his full name, then what's going to happen? If you just called him Dave, it's a very generic name. Just going to say that.
What does that even mean? $1,500 purchase allowance. Does that mean they give me $1,500 off my vehicle?
No idea.
What do you mean this is technically my daytime? Well, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing after this, but don't count Vegas out yet.
Damn. I have to pee.
You need to get a different reference. We used that one yesterday.
I ain't got nothing.
Oh, cool.
See you later, Shannon. I'm surrounded by idiots. There you go, dude. There's the man who scored the first ever playoff goal for the Kraken. Yes, Seeking, I agree. Let's go, Kraken. Thank you for the hearts.
Why are you casting the killing spell?
The main question is, why would he not? What my thoughts so far? Kraken have played very well. Towards the second half of the period, Colorado was getting quite scary, though, unfortunately. First half was a lot us, and then Colorado really started bringing it down onto us in the second half. But we managed to keep our head and managed to keep it out. And to be fair, Gruby made some very good saves during this first period. So far, I've been very impressed with that performance. I acknowledged.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. You heard nothing.
I don't know who the Reed Sox are, Ronnie.
There we go. How's that look now, Tom? Doesn't that look nice? Nice and full. Just gave it a nice pick out.
Look, we're looking into the Vegas Winnipeg game. Good night, Bill.
Oh, you're going to bed, Bill? Have a good night, man. Good night, Bill. Goodbye, goodbye, good friend, goodbye. tracks that statistic?
Would I rather go to school for the rest of my life or always work for the rest of my life? Unfortunately, we live in a society where we're going to work till we die, so I'm going to do that. That's pretty much what's going to happen anyway.
Did you see that commercial in the statistic that they were tracking?
That particular statistic, yes.
Who the hell tracks that crap?
I don't know. Whose job is it to track this crap?
Stupid freaking Guardians. Oh, Vegas got one back done. Give me a wave when the preview's done, please.
Will do.
Thank you.
But yeah, also, in work, you can tell someone to fuck off, whereas you wouldn't get away with that at school. So, good night, book. It's already out, and I can't wait to watch it because it looks amazing.
Have a good night, Bork. You sleep well, my dude.
Yeah, I really want to watch the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. It looks fantastic. It looks like it's going to be so shit. It's going to be funny.
Even the announcers in this game are saying the officiating was part of the discussion.
Yeah. What teams am I looking forward to next season?
Like,
Whatever the Kraken and
really,
Leafs
even
gonna do.
they're acknowledging that the refs were garbage for the Leafs tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, the Leafs really didn't help their situation by taking several actual penalties either.
No, we did not. It was completely obviously obvious Mo.
Like to the point that like, but once Tampa was ahead, guess what? It was a nice even game. But until Tampa was good and ahead, the Leafs were getting a call every like 2 minutes.
Really couldn't say bunting ruined the game. Didn't help.
Who's on about bunting?
Shannon in my chat was like, bunting can't really
Bunting didn't help at that point, but
Dev. The collapse started way before bunting went off.
the collapse started like 2.5 minutes into the first period.
Yeah, it kind of did. We were that. No, the Leafs lost 7-3, mate. Also, bunting shouldn't have been sent off.
No, he should have taken an interference penalty, but that was coincidental contact to the head.
Yeah. What my co-host just said, the fact he got sent off for an illegal check to the head is bullshit. And now he's going to get suspended for it because it accidentally made contact.
I want it known that I did say that he's getting at least a 2-game suspension.
Yeah, it should have been a 2-minute for interference. He didn't raise his... Yeah, it was an accidental hit. Bunting didn't go, oh, I'm going to whack him in the head with my shoulder. It was accidental contact, and taking him off for it is ridiculous. Yes, it was an accident. He didn't lift his shoulder, mate.
His shoulder was what made contact with the head. He didn't necessarily lift his shoulder, but he definitely left his skates. Like left the ice. He jumped.
It was.
And had he even the analysts that came up after that period, when he did that, said that had he not jumped, that would have been a clean hit. That would have been fine, and everything would have been good and hunky dory. So I don't know. Bunting did not help the situation that was already bad. So
actually, we kind of can. That's how supporting a team works. But either way, Bunting getting kicked out or not, we were going to lose anyway. Because they didn't want the Leafs to win.
Well, here's the problem that I have with officiating and trying to keep the bias out of the game. I could just simply lie about what teams I support.
Yeah.
Get it!
Get in there, whoop whoop! We could definitely win the series.
Yes, Alex, I can see without my glasses. It just it makes it clearer and sharper. 2-1 for Seattle. Minute 20 into the second period. How blind are you without your glasses, Tom?
I can't even read Ronnie's honk honk honk.
Uh,
That's how blind I am.
So, on a scale of 1 to as a bat, you are as a bat.
No, I can still see shapes. I could tell you they're all people on the screen.
Okay.
Like, it's not completely blurry. I just can't read text very easily. But like larger objects, like say the people on the screen right now, I can vaguely make out who's Colorado and who. Yeah, I can make out who's Colorado and who's Seattle mostly. So I'd say I'm probably an 8 out of 10 on the blind scale.
See their sticks, can't see the puck, can't see.
No, but I can see the vague. I can see the shape of humans and the vague color. So I'm about an 8 out of 10 on the blind as shit scale.
Okay.
Fantastic. Yeah, people have conversations about many things, mate. It's kind of how it works.
Oh, I could take my glasses off and still see.
Dude, I could easily see you in front of me for a fight. Like, I'm not that blind.
I can imagine Tom fighting. That's Tom fighting.
Okay, Ronnie. No, it does not. Some people are quite blind. Who actually did get the goal? I missed it. I mean, I saw the goal. I watched the goal. I just can't remember who got it.
Give me a minute. Second goal was Justin Schultz from Jaden Schwartz and Jamie Olsenik.
Alessiak.
Alexiak, thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, was
there you go. It was Schultz. Schultz got it. Pablo. Definitely, Jay. The regulars in here are definitely friends. Like you make friends while doing this kind of content. Definitely.
Yeah. Anybody who I see as a regular, I don't know. You unfortunately just they become your favorites, and you're happy to see them, and you miss them when they're gone, and like it's weird. Like, and you just can't help but form those bonds.
Yeah,
like
kind of how it works.
These streams would be weird if Ronnie wasn't here being a goose.
Exactly.
I said
like
goose
we spend
by the way.
Normally a minimum of 2 hours on the internet a day. Like a minimum of 2 hours. Some days we can spend 8-9 hours on these streams.
Well,
that's a long time.
I spend at least a couple hours streaming, and then
yeah,
a few hours more on the internet doing my own thing, right?
Yeah. Like even when we're not streaming, I'm responding to comments and stuff like that. Like, obviously, the best Kraken game I watched personally would have been the game where we shut out the Bruins when we were at the Bruins arena. That was definitely the best game, and one of the worst games. We kind of got spanked by Vegas in the back-to-back games at the end of the season. They were not good.
Sure did.
We kind of got spanked by Leafs one of the games. There's a few games where we got quite spanked.
Yeah, but you know what? If I recall, Seattle also gave it to the Leafs the one day.
Yeah, we did. We destroyed them in the first game.
So it was, it was the Leafs' turn.
We're happy to help you through life, Jay. This is what we're here for. Like, me and Dave are just as broken and fucked up as all you other people out there. We can all be broken and fucked up together.
broken.
Literally what we're here for.
Yes, you're broke. You are broken. Be broken too.
So the puck went off Grubauer's shaft. Yes! Broken! Stop saying shaft! It sounds weird. Even though I know it's a technical
I
term.
need them for distance. Like if the chat was sitting, on if one of my screens was sitting on my desk, I wouldn't need my glasses at all. But because there's about
No
I'd
problem,
say
Seeking.
3 to 5 feet between me and my screen that has the chat on it, yeah, I need my glasses just to sharpen it up a little bit.
Just to confirm to you, Dave, if my views keep going the way they're going, this stream is going to get more than the Leafs game.
I already have more than the Leafs game, I think. Yeah.
And you didn't want to swap over. Told you it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
More people are going to be interested in this series than they are going to be the Leafs because it's the first year ever.
And defending champions too. So.
Yeah, exactly. This, in my opinion, is the most interesting series going into the
big hit by Seattle there.
Yeah, into the playoffs is defending champions going against rookie team. Like, how is that not the best series going into this playoffs?
Fair enough. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna. I don't have an argument against that. Chat, do you?
No, don't think they do. Like, I'd say Oilers and Kings sounds like it's going to be a very good series. Stars and Wild is looking quite good as well. Fair enough, Jay. We're glad you're here, Seeking, by the way, mate. We will be covering all of the Kraken playoff games, as well as many regular games next year as we physically can. Obviously, if it does come to a game between the Leafs and the Kraken, we do watch both of them, but the stream is focused on the Leafs. But we still try and watch every single Kraken game that we physically can on these channels. Me more than Dave, because Dave gets tired.
Well, you gotta figure that all my prescription meds have drowsiness as a side effect. The one med that's not necessarily a script is, also comes with its own drowsiness. So,
yeah.
Plus, I've got sleep apnea, so I never hit REM. I almost never hit REM.
Fair enough.
That's what I went and see. That's one thing I do have confirmed is I went to a sleep specialist, and they said that as I'm going to sleep, I stop breathing less. But once I'm asleep, like 32 times an hour,
Jesus,
or something like that, I stop breathing.
How have you not qualified for a machine?
Yeah, I have a machine. I can't wear it because if I wake up to go because I'm of how I go to sleep. Once I wake up, I can't have the mask on again. So I only end up wearing it for like 2-3 hours until I wake up to go pee, and that's it.
Ah. That's fine, Ronnie. We're nearly halfway through the game, so we've only got maybe an hour left.
I have a CPAP machine, Alex. Ooh, excuse me.
What would be my dream home?
I'm on a boat and it's going fast.
Seen that picture of a house in the middle of a giant island that nothing else is on? That'd be me.
I don't know. I'd want a houseboat. and I'd pay to stay in a pier. And that
What
way,
about-
if I don't like
What
my
about a
neighbors, I just
floating
get some.
house? What about a sky house? So a plane for a house. Or a blimp. You do realise that a bubble of air would suffocate after about 10 minutes because you'd run out of air. Because you'd start replacing the oxygen with carbon dioxide and you'd suffocate.
I don't know why my viewers want to kill me, Tom.
Neither do I. It's coming, Dougie. It'll be here in a few days.
I thought we were friends, Alex. Why do you want to put me in a bubble?
I've got it, Dougie. I just need to make it. It's on my to cook list. Maybe Thursday or Friday.
What
Tomorrow's. I've got a Toad and the Whole ready meal thing that Dougie wanted me to review, so I'm gonna just make it for dinner, maybe Thursday or Friday.
So you're eating a
Basically,
toad from
I
a
have
hole?
to make it my dinner, Dougie, to review it because I don't waste the food from the reviews.
Thanks for the love,
So-
Ronnie. Appreciate it, dude. And I really appreciate that you cooled down on that particular sentence. You only say it a couple times a stream, so Ronnie would save me, then I'm absolutely screwed. I'd be like Princess Fiona in Shrek. You haven't slain the
Okay.
dragon? And he'd
Fair
be
enough.
like, it's on my to-do list.
I have a long to-do list.
Did you
Yep.
hear the reference?
I heard the word to-do list.
I'm in this situation. He's like, I would save you. And I'm like, at that rate, I'd be like Princess Fiona and Shrek. You didn't slay the dragon? Ronnie'd be like, it's on my to-do list. It picks me up and just rolls out.
One of the best lines from that movie.
Right? And it's so simple. It's like, it's on my to-do list. It's like, wait, what? But one of the other greatest lines in there was when he's going back to save Donkey, and they're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, I have to save my ass." Talking about Donkey.
Yeah. Shrek is so good.
I love the first Shrek, and it still holds up. It's still pretty good to this day. The animation's starting to get a little old, but
Yeah.
and
In the morning, I'm making waffles. That is
you know
definitely a
what I call
Shrek
waffles? Pancakes with riches.
reference. Even though the texture is completely different.
Pancake with riches.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, it depends what I'm having them for, with which one I prefer. Like, waffles are fantastic for a dessert. Like, fantastic for a dessert.
I've used Eggos to make like sandwiches. That was like class.
That sounds class.
Yep. Couple slices of bologna, a little bit of ham, stole some prosciutto from my landlord, put it all in a thing, and like with cheese and some mustard and some
What's the most
mayonnaise,
valuable
but, like,
item I
drumstick.
have?
Wow, so good.
My computer is worth over £1,000, so probably that. My computer literally cost me more than my car. On the bad side, I have to go buy 2 new tires for my car on Monday, so that sucks.
Oh, what's going on with your tires? Repulsed.
One of them's got a slow puncture, and the other one's nearly hitting the legal limit of tread.
Kind of like
I
that
have
one
a
spot
spot
on your
focus.
head.
Shut up! I haven't got a bald spot. I swear to God.
I haven't
So,
made that one
to be honest,
in a
Jesse
little
should have
while.
stuck around. This is the more interesting of the games tonight.
That's what I was trying to say to her, but she didn't want to do it, and I'm not going to force her, so... She's like, I'm a
This
Leafs
is
fan. I'm only a Leafs fan. Forget the
Are you
Kraken.
still a Leafs fan after tonight, Jesse? Because I don't think there was many of them left in that arena.
No. That arena was empty by the end of the second period. Everybody went home. One of the greatest exchanges, though, between Shrek and Donkey is ogres are like onions. Not. And he's like, you know what? Ogres should be like cake. Everybody loves cake. It's like, what the actual hell?
If Seattle wins this series, would I consider it an upset? Considering the fact who they're playing, it would be a bit of an upset, yes. The defending champions losing in the first round would be a very big upset for them. Beat down yet. Oh, that was a stiff hit towards...
That was a stiff hit towards Ruby.
Yeah.
Are the Kraken getting a tripping call, and that's why the player went into the goalie?
Pretty much, Yeah, despite the fact the Leaning Tower appears it was not designed to be a leaning tower.
But it's leaning, so...
Yeah, because whoever made it botched up the foundations of the tower. It's because somebody botched up their job and they just went, you know what, it looks kind of cool. Let's keep it. My day's been alright. I did a lot of housework. Finally caught up on washing. It took three loads of washings to catch up. It was insane. Apart from that, I played video games and chilled. Yeah, Tampa's a dangerous team in the playoffs, Ronnie. Okay.
What, I'm actually trash as a rapper, and you've just been buttering my biscuit the whole time? Because I don't go nowhere and I don't F with nobody. Jay?
I don't have a V card for them to take, so that'd be kind of hard. But sure, I'll bang the woman.
Yeah, why am I gonna live a very long time, Jay?
No, easy. The simple answer is no. Jones will not go in there unless Gruby desperately needs a rest or you start getting beaten so bad you need to swap out the goaltender. Traditionally in the playoffs, you never swap your goaltender until there's a legitimate reason to do it. You always have one goaltender.
But thank you very much for the compliment.
So yeah, Gruby will be in there to start every single game unless there's a reason not to.
Jones is out?
No, he's just asking will be a chance will Jones will play, and I just went no unless there's a legitimate reason. You don't switch from your goaltender especially in the playoffs. I can see this series going to easily go into Game 6, if not 7. I think this is going to be a very big back and forth series. Ooh, ah!
I try and be a positive and uplifting person, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just very taxing to put that face on.
Yeah, I'm aware. Sometimes you don't, and then they send you home.
What's going on, Logan? Oh, wow.
Okay, Logan! Go, Kraken, go! Why are we shouting?
Because they're mad. So they're expressing that anger in capitals.
Okay. Please turn off caps lock.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I just.
Damn, Vegas is down another one.
I don't feel blessed. Yes, I have talent to do many different things, but I don't know.
What's the most I've paid to go to a Kraken game? Couple hundred, probably.
Well, that's the thing, Jay. Is you gotta understand for me, I don't think I'm shit compared to anybody. You know, I am who I am, and you either like me or you don't like me, and that's all there is. I'm not better than anybody, and matter of fact, I rank myself beneath most people. When it comes to something like intelligence, or just my overall way of thinking, yeah, I think I'm a little bit smarter than the average person, but this is the only spot I really give myself where I'm above average, or even average.
He is the hype.
No, actually, I believe the opposite.
I know. I just wanted to drop the DBTA reference.
Because it's our national sport, man. It's kind of like, it's just, I don't know. I've watched hockey since I was little. My parents watched it. I watched it. You know.
Bruins. Bruins. 100% Bruins. If any team's getting swept this year, it's Florida.
As much as I hate it, yeah, it's Florida's getting swept.
But we have a website that predicts who they think's going to win each game and who's going to get into what round and stuff. This website is giving Florida a 3% chance to win the series against Bruins.
At this current moment, the Winnipeg Jets, because they're
I'll
actually
say they're doing really well.
Edmonton lost, Toronto lost. The Jets are the only other team in there, and they're winning their games.
That is true, Shannon. It's been a very good game.
But statistically speaking, I'd have to give it to Toronto for just overall skill per capital dollar spent.
Well, as in performance in the playoffs so far, it's definitely the Jets.
Oh man. If only you guys understood that I identify as a loser.
Unfortunately, I can't go to a Kraken game because they're in America and I'm in England, and I have not got the money to fly over to America to watch the game.
I'd have to say probably the biggest rivalry in all of hockey is Toronto versus Montreal.
100%. Oh yeah, it's possible, Jay. It's possible, but I just generally don't think the Bruins are going to lose to the Panthers. It's Bruins. They've been lethal this year.
Because they've been playing against each other since before the dawn of the NHL. The Montreal team has played Toronto since before the existence of the NHL. Montreal and Toronto were two of the original 6 NHL teams when the NHL did officially establish itself. So that's why I say those two teams specifically. Toronto, Detroit also goes pretty deep. I'm trying to think who else. Sorry I'm such a downer, guys, but that's just, when somebody gives me a compliment, I gotta let them know that I appreciate the compliment, but this is what I view myself as. And unfortunately,
Dave, I'm in a positive, supportive workplace. That's weird and strange and scares the fuck out of me.
Right?
I never had a workplace where people actually are nice. And it's scary as hell.
Have you requested your review yet?
Oh yeah, dude, I did that at the beginning of the stream. Of course I did, mate.
I don't understand. You should start using my titles, man. Because every time I've checked, I've been on. Both streams.
I had it for Leafs. Stanley was a player. He was a player who they named the cup after. Ronnie, Bruins are always number 1 is a complete lie.
Who is Stanley
Wayne Gretzky.
of the Stanley Cup?
Wayne Gretzky.
Frederick Arthur Lord Stanley of Preston. The Stanley Cup was first awarded in 1892-93 season and is the oldest trophy that can be won by professional athletes in North America. The Cup's donor was the Governor General of Canada, Frederick Arthur Lord Stanley of Preston, for whom it is named.
There you go.
So
yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
our representation of the Queen in 1892 and 93 basically donated it to the NHL. And it was named after him there for that reason. Currently, that's Wayne Gretzky. He holds the most records. But as for other players who I would rank equal in skill to Gretzky, even without the numbers to back it up, because it's a very different league that they play in. McDavid, Ovechkin, Crosby, there's a bunch of them. Like those are just.
There's no difference. It's the same sport. Ice hockey is ice hockey.
Yeah.
Same sport, dude.
John, I haven't asked this in a long time, but what are your views at?
491. You?
Just a squeak little higher.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, 504.
Nice. So yeah, I've already beat my Leafs stream by
hockey is the NHL is primarily a North American league, which comprises of Canadian and American teams. Therefore, there is no difference between American hockey and Canadian hockey. There is, however, a difference between American football and Canadian football. For example, the field is bigger in one. The ball is different. I don't remember the specifics.
Why does there have to be? It's ice hockey. There's no difference. The rules are the same. There doesn't have to be a difference. It's the same thing. It's the same
hockey
sport.
night in Canada is traditionally on Saturday nights. However, during the playoffs, all hockey is broadcast on CBC.
Debatable on that one. If Canada having better hockey players, debatable. There's some good players from. If anything, Swedish players are playing very well right now in hockey. Swedish players are
the difference between say NHL and national is that the national, like Olympic style hockey, doesn't have the trapezoid behind the net. They play no touch icing. I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of any other differences off the top of my head, but it's not between American and Canadian hockey because there is no distinction like that. It's either NHL or national or international. No, because the Americans play the Canadians in the same league. Like, the NHL is kind of the end-all, be-all of things, and, like, even leagues like the AHL, which is the American hockey.
Dude,
league,
even
OHL,
the English ice hockey is played with the exact same rule set of the NHL.
Oh, they have the trapezoid, too.
You'd have to go back and watch my short video to verify. Because I showed off the arena, so you'd be able to tell. But as far as I'm aware, when I went, there was no different rules. Well, Ovechkin is not Canadian, and he is considered one of the best players.
Yeah, he's
Russian.
Yeah. Guinea Malkin's also considered among the greatest players.
Me too, Ronnie. I'm very proud of you for being here. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Don't get me
Canada
wrong,
makes
a
some
lot
great
of
hockey players, but
they really
hockey players
do.
come.
But look at Austin Matthews. He's from Arizona, one of the greatest hockey players to lace them up in today's league.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow! Thank you.
Yeah, but that's not due to where they're from. That's due to how the team's strategy is.
Yeah, each coach has their own style and way that
Style, which has nothing to do with whether they're from America or Canada.
Doesn't Subban look comfortable with his shirt literally undone all the way? And...
Canadians produce the best all-time players. Actually, to be fair, statistically, then you're kind of correct because Gretzky's Canadian, McDavid's Canadian. Like,
Crosby's
until someone breaks his record that's not Canadian, which is going to be Ovechkin, then technically at this moment in time, the best player of all time is Canadian. So you are correct in that statement. Yeah, Matthews is alright.
We're in the second intermission.
Yes, mate, we are. Dr. Evil's back as well.
No, that's Mark Messier, man. Don't diss. One of the greatest players of all time. Well,
because in you play in an indoor arena, the weather really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Makes it a lot easier to maintain the ice, but like,
yeah, definitely.
If you're in a colder climate, obviously it's gonna work.
What team's
better,
a sleeper in the Eastern Conference?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. Kraken are playing very well. I don't know, dude, but why would we have an English NHL team when we already have our own ice hockey league? It's not like they could just quickly go to another place. They'd have to go on a plane every single time. A team that's like 9 hours away would not succeed because that'd be way too much traveling to go round and round and round to play games. It really wouldn't work in the scheme of how the NHL works. Me too, Ronnie. Don't have a clue, Pablo. I just decided that I heard Kraken was making a team, and I went, you know what? I want to support a team from the start. So I picked the Seattle Kraken. Because I've never been able to say I've watched a team from the beginning and supported from the beginning. So I decided that the Kraken are in a different part of the NHL. They're a different time zone. They're separate enough from my number one team that we won't play with playing each other very often. There won't be too much of a crossover with the team, so I picked the Kraken. And now I've been supporting them since day one. It'd be annoying, but it's Colorado, so it could definitely happen. Ah, that's good. Yeah, I know, Pablo. Yeah, we did, and it was amazing. By far my favourite Kraken game of all time is this shutting you out at home, Ronnie. I will celebrate by drinking lots of alcohol. Imagine it wasn't your favourite, Ronnie. I picked my teams. I'm a little bit more interested in the Kraken this year, obviously, because it's their first year in the playoffs. Like, there's more on the stakes, and I'm more curious to watch a team in their first year than a team I've already watched. Like, it's more curiosity because I want to see I want to see how well they're going to do in the playoffs. If I had to wear the same outfit every day, what would it be? My pajama trousers and probably my Call of Duty t-shirt. Be nice and comfy. And yes, I would not care about going in public in it. Have I ever showed up to my job a little drunk? Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Yes, I have.
Jealous, Tom.
English. You can just call me English, Jay. Dallas Stars awake. Dallas Stars black and green kit is by far the best looking jersey in the NHL. Like, no debate. The black and green Dallas Stars jersey is sexy.
You hear me, Tom?
Yeah, I can.
I have cake. Be jealous.
I'm very jealous. Stop talking about the Toronto game! Stop making me feel the pain over and over and over again!
I have no idea what that even is.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, it's 5 a.m., dude.
Thanks, Ronnie.
To be fair, Alex, I could tell you right now the top 3 ranked teams in the UK division would get absolutely slaughtered by the NHL. I'll tell you right now. That the English Ice Hockey League, which is called the Elite Ice Hockey League, has nothing on the NHL whatsoever. We are playing a sport in a country where it's not a well known or big sport. Like, we've got our leagues, but it's not exactly as big, and you haven't got as many players that you would have for the NHL. Like, it's a lower quality hockey. Me and Dave, we met through a mutual friend called KK416. Dave took the summer off to work, so KK came to my stream looking for someone who was streaming wrestling, and KK, I decided to let KK talk to me during the shows, join the voice chat, and then eventually when Dave came back, KK would have Dave on in the... Yeah, Dave was on in the background of KK because he had to moderate his chat, and I went, why don't you just get Dave in here? Because I'm already hearing him. Why don't I just talk to the man at the same time? Because I might as well have a conversation so he's not like in the background of every one of my videos.
Already? Wow. Oh, it's only
Dave, did you hear about the recast Miss Marvel?
Wait, what?
The recast Captain Marvel.
Why?
I don't know. They didn't like Brie Larson for some reason.
I thought she did a good job.
It's Emilia Clarke, you know, the girl that played Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones.
Hold on.
Yeah, she's the new Captain Marvel. To be honest, probably going to be good at it. Backyard wrestling. Fun fact, Dave. On this day in 1999, Wayne Gretzky played his final NHL game. No, Hassan, I have no interest in watching the new Fast and Furious movie.
Oh, I would imagine that the wearing like green suits like that is still banned. Are green suits still banned from Vancouver Canuck games?
Yes, KK was the person that brought us together, and yes, KK has his own channel. But he doesn't really post content. But yes, KK is the person that brought me and Dave together. And is still a moderator on both of our channels.
Yeah, I'd like to say that KK is now a mutual friend. At the point of contact between KK and Tom, he would have been my friend.
Yes, he was.
So you're welcome for the view and the subscribe.
I stopped watching Fast and Furious years ago because I got bored of it. It just became a generic action movie featuring cars. The first 4 movies were about cars, and then they started moving to more and more away from the car racing stuff, and I just kind of lost interest. Oh, damn. Yes, Dougie attempted to troll me, and it failed very miserably.
Almost 200 by now, KK?
Something like that. Let me, I can actually check. KK has 134 subscribers. And has streamed 8 things.
Wrestling. Go figure, right? Crack Screen Productions, Mr. Wrestling met Crack Screen Productions, Crazy Dave at a wrestling event. No, not at an actual wrestling event, but a mutual friend. He went to pay-per-view parties, and a mutual friend, or not a friend anymore, but somebody who we mutually know, would bring us to the pay-per-views, and at the pay-per-view viewing parties, and that's where I met KK.
Thank you, Seeking. No, Shannon. I mean, Dave did a bit of amateur wrestling, and I've done a little bit of wrestling training, but neither of us were actual proper professional wrestlers.
No, I like Tom said, I did a little bit of amateur. I was pretty good at it.
And I got to meet Joseph Connors, who is in WWE, and he was there during my training session. Just saying.
Who?
He was on NXT UK.
Yeah,
no, we didn't do amateur wrestling. Amateur wrestling is different. Amateur wrestling is what you see in the Olympics. Dave did professional wrestling amateurly.
No, what you see in the Olympics is just simply wrestling.
But they also use the word amateur wrestling for that type of wrestling as well.
Well, regardless. So, yes, I did. I did do some amateur backyard wrestling. No, I was
Dave
not a
was
pro.
not a pro in any way, shape, or form.
Matter of fact, the first time we tried to do a major finish, it got botched, and I quit because my mobility means more to me than becoming a professional wrestler. Agreed, Ronnie.
Mine was actually KBK.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it, Jay. I got dropped on the back of my head with my full body weight above me, so all I heard was a loud crunch and I couldn't breathe for a good solid minute. I literally had to calm myself down. From the initial shock, I had to calm myself down. I'm like, when I realized I couldn't breathe, I was like, okay, I can't breathe because I'm panicking. I need to calm down and I'll get a breath. And they literally came in like really labored, and I honestly thought I was gonna die because I couldn't breathe. Yes, and they also mic up players. Yeah, but I don't blame the guy who, like I said, like I've said before, I don't blame the guy who was trying to do the move, because we both agreed to do the move. That was what we wanted to do. That was how we wanted to finish the match, and our coach even said, "Listen, like the guy who put all of it together, gave us the place to wrestle. Even said, I want to make sure that you guys can do that move before you guys actually, try and record it, because again, you don't want to record a botch, right? Like that, like what happened." Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. It was a good outlet for me when it comes to just letting out stress and frustration and whatever. But icing is when the puck gets shot from before the half line to the opposite side of the ice, without being touched by another player of the same team.
Yes. As soon as you hit from after the halfway line and goes past that nice little red line where the net is,
Holy
if your
crap,
player hasn't
take
touched
easy,
it, it's
Jets.
icing.
Jets are up 5-1.
I mean, it would be interesting to wear a warm-up jersey on the ice,
okay.
but they tend to be.
So the simplest way to explain offside, Jay, is the puck has to cross the offensive blue line before any offensive player can. Now, there is for example, I could have my big toe on the line and that's it. As the puck goes over, it still counts as onside as long as I am touching that line in some way, shape, or form. If I'm ahead of the puck, both my skates are fully over the blue line before the puck, it's offside. Oh yeah, that's right too. It started 9:30, didn't it?
It's true. You do put icing on a cake.
I hope that helped, because I'm not very good at explaining things. I'm kind of awkward when it comes to that. Yeah, so basically, if a player comes in over the blue line before the puck, and then that team scores, the goal would be called back because it was an offside goal. Get in!
Get in there!
You're entirely too tired, Tom. Go to bed.
Never!
You gave up on the Leafs when they were up by this, or down by this much, so let's go. Go to bed.
I gave up with the Leafs because they played like shit. No, I don't have work in the morning, but I have to be up early. But there you go, Geeky with the goal. Yeah. Very nice goal. Oh. Oh. Whistle dead. Is that gonna?
Offside.
Ah.
He doesn't have to work tomorrow, so he gets as much sleep as he wants.
I've got to be up about about near 10 o'clock. So probably gonna get about 3.5 hours. Because I got to go to my sister's quite early.
Oh, I thought you had the day to yourself tomorrow. My bad.
No, I got to go see family, but I'm probably gonna have a nap when I get home.
Speaking of, I know you can't really speak on it, but the sister that had everything together, who's well, maybe not as put together anymore. How are things?
Have exams, so stressed to high heaven, but doing
Well,
alright.
no doubt. High school or college?
High school doing A levels, which is the thing that you need to get into college / university, however you want to phrase it.
Okay. The one that's not free for you guys. Because I know, like, you have the post-secondary schooling that's free, like you can go into various things, and then there's one that you pay for.
She's doing A levels to go into the one that you have to pay for.
What does she wanna major in or study?
I think she's doing business or psychology is what she wants to go into do at uni.
There's a big difference between the two there, Tom. Which one is it?
I think she's going more towards business, but she's applied for courses in both, I believe. I think she's going more towards wanting to do business.
No. Each player potentially has their own curve to their stick, their own length to the stick. A hockey stick is supposed to come on up to, like, from the toe to the top of the stick, should come to just underneath your chin. So depending on the height of the player, the length of the stick would be different. Some players use
A couple of
TPs,
players
some
don't
people
even
use-
tape the top of their stick. Like I know there's at least one player. I think he's on the Bruins that doesn't tape the top of his stick, which I find very strange. Did I think game one would end like this? There was a very high chance that Kraken were going to play their hearts out tonight.
Hey, Alex, you realize that I do the same thing, right? That just because I'm
how do
not
I
on
function? Very easily, to be fair.
Here. Yeah. I don't know. Some part of me wants to stream Minecraft again, but part of me just doesn't want to at the same time. You're just taught to shoot. If you're going to be an offensive-minded player, the whole idea is to just get a good shot. Shoot for the space where the goalie isn't, versus told to shoot one side or the other.
Oh, Dunn took a poke to the face.
That hurt. You could tell.
Yeah. He immediately went, fuck it, I'm off.
He looks like he's all right. We can't afford to lose players already.
Poke to the face, Jay. Yeah, Dunn took a poke to the face. That thing does not tickle. No? Why would my head hurt?
you don't get it, do you? The other day when I did that DayZ stream, I was up till 6:30 in the morning, playing on that server. Was up at 10:30, live for 12:30, and played another 8.5 to 10 hours of DayZ, and was still up till 3 o'clock in the morning that night. So like, last night was like 4 o'clock when I went to sleep. I was up at 8, slept for a couple hours this afternoon. And I'm literally doing the exact same sleep cycle as Tom, just in the Eastern time zone.
Yeah. Your Avs friend made a prediction earlier saying Avs win 6-1. Well, they were certainly wrong on that one.
Like, for example, the playoff tree that you see in the bottom right-hand corner. Who do you think makes that? That was a 4-hour project, bro. Like, oh, hold on. I'll pull it up a little better.
Yes, you can have a coach's challenge, and they do a lot of instant replays if they think something wasn't a goal, or, like, for example, if for goaltender interference, I'll do a replay to see if that was happened, and then coaches can challenge.
Right here, this took me the better part of like almost 4 hours to make.
Yeah, it's nice to have you, Ronnie.
You know, and that's what I'm doing at night.
It's a very clean, nice-looking picture.
Thank you. You know, I'm playing a few hours of Minecraft to get the server back to get my game back to where it was, you know, but I can only do so much with the tendonitis in my wrist. It literally hurts to be on the mouse. And there's no controller support for Java Minecraft. It's only on Bedrock that you can play with the controller.
The Montreal Canadiens have won 24 Stanley Cups, so they have won the cup the most times.
And
followed by the Leafs at 13.
Hey, Alex, are you aware that doing anything sitting in place is actually more exhausting than doing actual physical work?
It does tire you out.
Unfortunately for me, I have to say
Nashville. Seeking. I would like to see Nashville make the playoffs next year. They nearly made it this year.
Montreal Canadiens have 24 cups. Last one in 1993, which was the last Canadian team to win the cup. Yeah, that sounds great, except for the part where you're like in another country and can't help it. And even still, I don't know how I'd feel about getting a massage from a viewer.
The only viewer he wants to give him a massage is Jesse. But yeah, you are right, Alex. Doing a full 11-day at work and then coming here and streaming is very tiring, especially.
Let me put it this way to you. If I wasn't sitting here on a microphone with my headset talking to random people, I'd be doing the same thing for somebody else. Right? Like, I'd be making phone calls to people, offering them products and services on behalf of some company or another.
Yeah, Groovy's been very good today so far.
See, now that's a movie that's kind of more my speed. I love war movies for whatever reason.
That looks really good.
The Covenant.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Tom's even said he finds streaming and being on camera more tiring than his actual work. The only reason his work is more tiring is because there's more of it. It's a longer duration.
Yep. Honestly, dude, I've got that efficient of a job I could probably do it with my eyes closed. From what I've heard, Shannon is very good. I've not actually watched the new Super Mario movie, but from what I've heard, it's really good, and I've heard people recommend it. So if you do get a chance, I'd check it out.
Two on two.
Oh, and it's going to be very tiring over the next few days with hockey.
That's why you rest tomorrow and be ready to stream the next day.
Yeah. I think it's just going to be long because I've got work at 11 on Thursday.
It's fine. I'm not insulted, dude. I'm just letting you know what it is. Like,
Yeah, being on camera is a lot, Alex, to be fair. Like, obviously both me and Dave do it, but putting yourself out there on camera is a lot.
well, especially considering you gotta conduct yourself a certain way and
Yeah, I will probably get some sleep at some point tomorrow. Like, once I've done seeing my family, I'm probably going to come home and try and have a nap before playing Fallout. Damn, a lot of offside calls so far. Oh, nice, Shannon. Which one's your favourite Fallout? That's fair. I mean,
we
level...
appreciate you being here, Alex.
Yeah, we appreciate. Of course, we do. Fallout 76. I think I'm like level 92, something like that now. Won't be long till I hit level 100.
Is that the max?
Nope. It goes up to like level 5,000. But basically, after level 50, you don't like, or you've got the perk points, you can move them around. But after that, it's just the levels kind of mean nothing after 50.
Oh, so basically the higher level that you have over 50 means the less life you have?
To be honest, dude, I gained maybe 3 levels today. Just by randomly playing.
No,
like
I'm
4 hours.
being an asshole. Because that's what I say about people who are level like 200 and something in Call of Duty Warzone already. It's like the game's only been out 4 months. How little of a life do you have that you're already level freaking like 300?
Commando build with the starts tunes and not bad, not bad. Yeah, commando builds aren't bad. I play on PC. I was originally on PS4, but I don't want to keep playing for the PlayStation Plus to play literally one game.
See, it makes sense for me to pay for Game Pass. Ooh, I could play that way, couldn't I, with you? Is it in Xbox Game Pass?
Different server.
Oh, really? I can't play with you?
Unfortunately not. Steam, like the Microsoft, like PC Microsoft Store and Steam, I think are the same server. I think, but basically, there's not crossplay. And to be honest, knowing Bethesda, it will never be crossplay, which kind of sucks.
Okay, well,
your
I'm going to
PS4
take a look at
nice.
something.
On PS4, I think I'm 150, something like that. I don't know.
I mean, it is there. It does say just Fallout 76 PC.
I mean,
Mutation
the problem is I
Invasion.
don't know if that will be on the Xbox server, though. Like, I don't know. You could check it out, and it might be. But yeah,
Well, I got it going. It's doing a thing.
18 is the youngest age you can play for the NHL. 18.
But you got to be like phenomenally skilled to be able to play that.
Yeah. I think the average age, like 19, 20 is like the common, like, if you're good, you come in.
We've talked to him about it.
Yeah. You also kind of got to find a server before we can even consider that. The problem is, I wouldn't get enough time to do anything on it because I don't have as much free time to play the video games.
Not as often, but what we have going is because of the living situation, he doesn't physically have a door; it's just a curtain in front. So our thing is when I go over to his place to make sure that he's decent and whatever, is I go knock knock, and he'll go knock knock back if I can come in, or otherwise he'll tell me to buzz off. So that's one of the weird quirks that I have with Dave's. But no, he kicks in my door and has all kinds of random crap for me because Instagram and Twitface and what's
Plus,
the other one?
if Dave's in the office, he's always going to be decent, whereas Dave's is in his room where you've got a chance he's not going to be decent. Yep. Unfortunately, Alex, as much as Daisy would be cool, I really don't have time to dedicate myself fully to a second game.
Tuesdays and Fridays, dude. Join me in the evening times when you get in. Play when you can. Collect what you can. Like, we had a guy who he was holed up in our base, and he played for maybe the whole span of like 4 hours. Oh, Colorado's pulled the goalie.
Damn.
Ooh. 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 I need you to pause, Mr. Fallout, please. You are causing me to lose frames. Ow, 4 minutes left and they've already pulled the goalie. They're
4:20.
desperate for a goal.
Of course they are desperate. Oh, come on!
Just one. Just one.
Just why? Oh, nice.
Wow.
I mean, that's quite expensive for a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, I don't mess around in the office when Daze is home. So my room, my office is always he can just kind of come in. The only
Watch football now and again, and American football.
but he doesn't do that to my bedroom. Like he'll, if the door's even a little bit closed, he'll knock first. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you spelt that right.
They did not need to do that, Dave.
What, give us a great big shot of the goalie's rear end as the whole camera?
No, giving us a power play 4 minutes left.
Ooh, that kind of took a penalty too. Thank you. I pieced the word together? What? Oh, probably not anytime soon because I don't have any stuff to smash. Both. And they're not called quarters, they're called periods. There's only
Considering the fact there's only three of them. I don't know, Mo. We never count our chips until it's over. Colorado's a good team. I don't count a good team out until we get towards the end.
And at this rate, we're in the playoffs. There only are good teams. So
Exactly. And by the look of it, Golden Knights. How did the Golden Knights get smashed so bad? What? Why? How? I mean, I was embarrassed at 7-3, but 5-1.
welcome back, Ronnie. I guess.
Gruby's been really good tonight.
Use the Schwartz.
Morning, Ronnie.
This goes to show it
Yeah.
doesn't matter how good your team is. It's all about when your team can get hot. Because, like, weren't the Jets on a losing streak going into the playoffs and just barely squeaked in? And
Pretty
they
much.
came back and now they're here and in the playoffs and they just smoked Las Vegas.
Yep. Did you know Ducks lost 13 games in a row to end their season?
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's potato with cheese curd and gravy, so yeah, it is really good.
Off the damn post.
Did it ever go off the post too? You heard that ring
Clunk.
out in the next town over. Stand on it, or does the stick break? Last minute of play in the third period.
It's not. It's not our national dish. Our national dish is either fish and chips or toad in the hole or sausage and mash or full English breakfast. Feel free to pick one. Indians happen to be very popular in England. It's not our national dish. Yeah, it
Really did.
Oh, that really did go off the post. Yeah, because everything on Google is correct.
Absolutely. Most of it, at least. No, that's not a
Okay,
new
yeah,
record.
let's get into this. Yeah, chicken tikka masala isn't Indian. It was made in Scotland. It's not Indian. It's part of an Indian cuisine now, but it's not Indian. It was made in Scotland. So yeah, technically it's one of our national dishes because it's made in our country. So yeah, you won't find a chicken tikka masala in India because it's not part of their food. It's not Indian. A chicken tikka masala is English. So there you go. Just to clear that one up. Chicken tikka masala.
Have a good night,
not
man. We'll
Indian.
see you on Thursday. That's it. That's over.
There you
It's
go.
my turn.
Don't tell me you're rushing off this very first second.
Yeah, well, I do have chores that I need to do, so I was thinking about it.
I was going to discuss for at least a couple minutes. Did I got 24 people in here?
Well, mine I have half of what I had at my peak, but yeah.
Okay.
Big
If Dave
win
wants
for
to
Kraken there.
Yeah, very good win for the
Most-
Kraken. Gotta
most
say,
a,
I have to just
first
give
they won their first
Grubauer.
ever playoff game.
First ever
Never
playoff
mind
game.
Grubauer, the team played well.
Oh, the team played incredible tonight. Like, really good. Overall, that was we saw Kraken at their best tonight. Hopefully we can take this momentum going into Thursday.
Just so you're just to put this out there, I got Leafs winning Thursday, Kraken losing Thursday.
That's fair. Yep, they won their first ever away game and conceded their first goal ever, but also scored 3 of their own goals. Like, honestly, Leafs, very bitter, disappointing loss today. Refs didn't help. Our team did not play that well for the Leafs. And Kraken played very well. So, overall, a very rocky start to Leafs playoffs, but a very good start to the Kraken playoffs. Obviously, the next hockey we cover will be Thursday with the Leafs taking on Tampa Bay again in Toronto, and Kraken are returning to Colorado for the second game in their series. So Thursday will be interesting. But if you want to wrap up, Dave, go for it.
Yeah, I take it your audience has done like some birds and flocked off.
No, it's still there. But if you want to end, I've said my piece on what I wanted to say.
All right. Yeah, good game for the Kraken. I was impressed with what I saw. First ever goal, first ever win, first ever game, first, and they won. So, like, get in there, Kraken. You could lose the rest of the series, and I'd be happy.
Yeah.
They made it. They won a game. If they never win another game for this series, then I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, they came. They made at least one good showing, and let that be what it is. But yeah, my assholes with guns. I mean, oh, you mean hockey? Basically, a regular season game. Has 3 regulation periods that go 20 minutes. Then they do a 5-minute 3-on-3. And if the game cannot be decided within that period of time and those, within the regulation periods or overtime, it goes into a penalty shootout in order to decide the winner of the game. What are you jealous of, Alex? All right. Well, like I said, guys, I can't stop tipping. Thank you. I do have some chores that I have to go do. So that is going to do it for this evening of streaming. It has been an eventful round 1 so far, night 2 of the NHL playoffs. But that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you very much if you tuned in and hit that like button. But until next time, guys.
Peace out.
Happy watching.
As you heard from Dave, that is going to do it for our first day of playoffs. Very rocky start, but very good start for different reasons. So overall, good win for the Kraken. I'm generally happy with their performance today, and I hope they win the series. If they get this Colorado, we're going to win. If we keep getting this Colorado, we're going to win the series. But I kind of don't see this getting that Colorado again. So I'm kind of scared
No,
for the
the
next
coach,
game.
the
But
coach
anyway,
is going to chew their asses out.
oh, definitely. But anyway, good night, Seeking. Good night, Dougie. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be playing some Fallout 76 at some random point tomorrow. Just remember, a new short video food review goes up at 8 a.m. tomorrow or 1 p.m. East UK time, 8 a.m. Eastern. So whenever you get up, please check out the short video. And until tomorrow, guys.
But
Joyous viewing.